Здравейте хора, аз съм Ваката 55 и добре дошли във втора част на Kindgom Deliverance. Да видим докъде стигнахме миналия път. Баба ви Божена на гости в нейната колибка и научише как да правим полшенки. Айде да видим днеска докъде ще докараме нещата. Ето е баба ви Божена. Така, проверяваме дали имаме някаква мисия. Да спим до сутринта. Окей, полягва мисия тук на легалцието. Доколко сутринта може да спим? 9 часа до 6 сутринта. Окей.
A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer.
True, Sir Radzik. If I'd have had its like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently.
Пак сънуваме някакви кошмари.
Where's my fucking sword? And I found it. Everything I take now will be mine, and I plan to take everything. Rotten hell!
Why would I miss one sword?
Because it's the last one my father forged, and I promised him I'd deliver it to you. Stronger dog fucks the bitches, and war is a nasty business. Where's my fucking sword? You know what? I think I'll keep it as a memento. This isn't over. I'll find you. Yeah!
Той ни ли сме, бе? Ни ли сме такива тежкари, бе?
Don't disappoint me.
Wake up, Henry. It's past sunrise.
Ти не е баба ви, бе.
Hallelujah. I thought you'd never wake.
Ех, майко, коя е тази красавица, бе?
Bad dreams. You must be Pavlena, right?
That's right. I came in the evening while you were asleep. Ma told me what happened to you.
А то е дъщерята на Божена. Павлена. Окей.
He's alive. How is he?
Have no fear. He's alive, all right. Maybe too alive. Ma knows what she's doing, and that's the truth. I reckon she could bring the dead back to life. She said she dosed you with the strongest remedies she knows, and it looks like they did the trick on that other fella for sure. Since he came to this morning, he hasn't stopped talking.
Yeah, that sounds like him, all right.
And what about you? How do you feel?
По-добре от вчера, сякаш.
Definitely better than
Поне
yesterday.
така изглеждаме.
Thanks.
That's good. Ma will be glad, but I heard you yelling in your sleep and went to check on you. Bad dreams?
Ма не, бе.
Toth, a villainous, murderous horse and
Ретрограден Меркурий.
the last memento I had of my father, and I swore to get that sword back and avenge my parents.
Oh, that oath must be serious if it even torments you in your sleep. Dreams shouldn't be taken lightly. They can have real meaning, however hard they are to understand. What strikes you as the most important part of your dream?
Аз май постоянно сънувахме за този меч. Дали да не го използваме? What strikes you the most? Човек, той не спря да повтаря този меч.
The last thing Pa forged before they murdered him. It might sound strange, but I feel his soul won't find peace until that
Чуваме
sword
се,
is
нали?
back in our family.
It doesn't sound strange at all. And swords are a symbol of kings. It could mean power and responsibility, or war and ruin. After all, a sword has two edges, and it depends who's wielding it.
Thanks, Pavlina.
Ще сме
Thought of
добрички.
looking at it like that.
Все пак хората ни помагат.
It's a lot
Няма
to
как
think
да се
about.
държим гадно с
You're
тях.
welcome. But remember, it's only my reading. The only one who can really understand you is you yourself.
I expect you're right. So in the end, all the hard work will be on me. But this is all too much heavy thinking at once. Right now, what I need more is a little sunshine and fresh air.
Aye, that's the best remedy for many ailments. And a full stomach will help too. Breakfast is on the table, and I've got something else for you too. Come along, and we must save Ma from the clutches of his lordship.
Май да ходим. Павленче. Ще закачам аз тебе. Increasing Henry's level will also give you perk points. You can use them to unlock his other abilities and upgrade. Какво? Изчезна. Ще разберем в последствие. Че красиво, бе.
Finally up. Henry, come and join us.
Ето я Боженката. Баба бе Божена. Хайде дай да седнем да закусим ябълки. Как съм премрял за ябълки.
You have no idea how glad I am to see you. Come join our banquet in the midst of these exquisite woods.
I'm glad to see you too. I see you're in a surprisingly good mood for someone who was at death's door yesterday.
It's all the more cause for merrymaking. Even this water now tastes like the finest wine.
Of course, I did bring it all the way from the spring.
And for that, I am in your debt, fair maid. And I'm grateful to you too, Henry. Bojena told me what happened here yesterday. That's the third time you've saved my
А ние
life.
сме реално
I suppose I'll have to give you some
бодигарда му на човека, тъй че е
escape or
нормално.
something.
The third
Някой да ми
time?
благодариш, брат.
What in God's name
Правя го за
happened
пари.
the first two times?
Now, Henry, don't make her beg. Tell this good maiden of your heroic deeds.
Well,
Винаги си мисля, че
there was
първата
this
опция е
time when me and
най-добрата.
Hans had some fisticuffs in the
Не
town.
знам защо.
And for punishment, I had to accompany him on the hunt
And I shot a boar.
and made it mad. And when Hans chased after the
Tık,
wounded
tık,
animal,
tık.
he got caught by a cumin patrol.
Humans?
Кое да изберем от двете? Brutal Cutthroats. Май второто, първото звучи много брутално сякаш.
Sigismund brought them here to Bohemia as mercenaries. They're a very dangerous bunch.
I told you about them, though. The fellas in the tavern in Zheleyov were saying there's some foreigners like that camping in the rocks down by the pond.
What?
It's just what I heard.
Whoa, that's all we need. I hope they don't turn up here. What could us two do alone against them?
What could they want from us? But if they did come here to rob us, I'd shoot enough arrows into them to make them think twice. But the thing I want to know is, how did it end up with young Sir Hans?
Well, as I said, they took him captive.
Well, there must have been 10 of them. I hadn't a
Добре.
chance.
Проверявам тук всичко наред ли.
Seeing double. As I recall, there were two.
That just proves how well you can
Изглежда
count.
топец.
Besides, they were armed to the teeth and had bows and armor. It might as well have been 10.
Whatever. Anyway, with a bit of luck, I managed to free Sir Hans.
Why the modesty? You got them. Maybe a stroke of luck, but as we know,
Fortune
I'll bet
favors the
this.
brave.
Fortuna Juvat.
See now, you've finally learned it.
What?
It's just this kind of motto of ours. Fortune favors the bold.
Maybe they're really telling the truth about who they are. Who but a lord or a priest could know Latin? And priests they ain't. I can tell.
And as I recall, you already got a pony from Uncle Hanush as a reward for saving me. Your pebbles. So I'll save myself a few groschen.
Ah, but you never gave me anything for Talmberg.
For Talmberg? What was that about then?
The foe took the castle by subterfuge, and we planned a counterattack.
Under the cloak of
Иска да ги впечатлим, се
scaled
струва.
the mighty walls of Talmberg
павленче.
Castle to get inside and open the portcullis to our brothers in arms who were poised and ready to attack.
And we almost succeeded. Only along the way, Sir Hans here took an arrow to his noble seat.
Seat? He got shot in the backside.
My upper thigh, actually.
Backside it was. But that's no joke either. It's not easy to run with an arrow stuck in your arse. If I hadn't carried him...
I admit it, you saved my arse.
Well, now, you two have been through a thing or two. As far as I can tell, it really was his backside and not his thigh. I examined Hans and saw the scar for myself. But I reckon you paid off part of your debt the other day, sir.
Мите, кой са били? Абе, я благодаря.
I'll never forget you for dragging me all the way here from the lake.
You're quite welcome. The Lords of Lipa do not leave their friends in the lurch.
Do tell. What else did the two of you encounter?
Quite a lot of things. But I'm afraid we don't have much time for storytelling right now. We came here on an important mission, and we cannot afford to dally any longer. We have to get to Trotsky as soon as we can. How far is it from here?
Not far. Once you climb the hill above Zhelioth, you'll see the castle.
All right. I think we should get on our way as soon as possible.
I'll prepare a bit of food for you, for your journey.
Пак ще ядем лещичка, ми се струва.
I don't know how to thank you for all this.
Ah, but I do. Once we've settled our business with von Bergov, I shall reward you as befits a knight. You have my word of honor.
Now you've got me curious. I never got a knight's word before.
For a start, you can leave me that spade. We can't manage without it.
Yes, of course. And thanks for everything you've done, Bajana.
I
Ай,
have something for
върнах
you,
ми
Henry.
лопатата.
Ma had trouble because of you, but I know you didn't do it on purpose, and you protected her when she needed it. I want to thank you for that. Take this potion. It will help when you're in danger or don't know which way to turn. Have a little sip each time, and it'll save you a lot of trouble. You'll see. It's not all that hard to brew. With a bit of practice, you could manage it yourself.
Thanks, Pavlana.
Може да пробваме.
It'll come in handy.
No doubt.
Да си направим север шнапс.
Hans is right. We're very glad we met you. And we're obliged to you for your help and hospitality. God bless you.
And you too, sirs.
As Henry says, may God bless you for your
Аз днеска
generosity
осъзнах,
and
че
your
в началото на играта
and you have rightfully earned
беше битката на
gratitude
замъка,
of the
всъщност...
House of Lipa for all time. If you
Чай,
should
че
ever
то
find
сговоря.
yourself in need, the doors of Perkstein shall
Май да си
always
взема
be
малко
open.
ябълки за
Thank
изпита.
you, sir.
Не мога.
Though I'm not sure I could find the way to Perkstein. Hopefully we'll never need to take up your offer.
Ставам. Реално в началото на играта, когато се бихме с там на замъка,
And it's not
беше този.
I know, but I was
И го
so
оцелиха
proud
с
to
стрела и май умря.
sell some baskets and ointments there. And I
Взимам тия ябълки,
Emmerich won't be
искам да
happy.
взема и
then
тази
you shouldn't
сланина.
sell so dear.
Оп.
He charges nearly twice as much as we do.
Много благодаря,
There's no
много
wonder
благодаря.
folks buy from us, but I understand. Next time I'll come straight home, so you're not on your own so much. If
Да с
anyone
много
comes
говори,
near
бе.
them threatening you,
Тихо малко е.
I'll put them in their place with an
Ко
arrow.
правим, пич?
That'll teach them to try it on with us.
Може да си брил на някакви работи, примерно. Я да видим с какво разполагаме. Hunting Sword. Така. Simple Hood. Не. 79. То нашите работи, май, които имаме, са най-добре. Да. Бекончета. Май сме готови да пътуваме.
They'd never catch me.
Ай, приятел.
Nothing against the hospitality of the good women folk here, but I want to get to Trotsky Castle right away.
Steady hand and an eye like a hawk. Not like me. But you know how it is. The
I saw Todd at the pond.
the better for us. And if anything does happen,
Я да питаме какво ще какво
our company?
остана с останалите.
Someone else have got away.
You saw for yourself. They didn't stand a chance. But you're right, we shouldn't just leave it at that. As soon as we get to Trotsky, I'll make sure they get a proper Christian burial and their souls find peace.
And when we get back to Ratai, we'll have a mass served for them.
You're right.
Да, може.
They were damned good lads. I'd known Oates since childhood. Damn it.
А дай да видим кучето какво остана. То замина някъде.
And we can't just abandon him.
Henry, I like your dog, but that's not our priority right now.
He saved my skin.
So did I.
Така беше.
First Trotsky, von Bergov and the mission, then we can look for your dog.
All right. But the moment things are sorted out, I'll go looking for him.
I'd expect no less of you. So, should we get going?
Hold on a bit. Before we hit the road, there's something you should know. I have a hunch that one of that band that ambushed us at the pond was Istvan Toth.
Toth? Are you yanking my pizzle? He's long since over the hills and far away.
Кой е той, бе? Аз не помня. You don't believe me? I know it sounds strange.
I know how it sounds, but I saw him. Believe me. I'd never mistake his ugly face after all that happened.
Of course, Henry. I know you have accounts to settle with.
Някои работи не мога да ги навържа сякаш все
Toth is
още.
in Sigismund's service and is harassing his opponents. And Otto von Bergov is one of Sigismund's allies. So Toth's hardly going to attack his people. It was dark. God knows what you saw.
I saw him, the bastard, and I'll get him.
Yes, we'll surely get him one day. I promise you. And your sword, too. But I don't think either of them are around here. But I see you haven't wasted any time and found yourself a weapon to replace that sword. That's good. You never know when you might need it around here. Come on, let's get going. Your mind will turn to better things along the way.
Сигурен съм, сега като почна да секат някакви бандити, че нещата ще се наредят. А ти бабенце е много миличко, бе, човек. Гледай грошчета, не дай да заизпът. Баба Божена. Де ти липсва единия зъб? Много приятна игричка, много ми харесва за сега. Много така предава атмосфера. А тя сега започва. Леле. Тя аз... Какво съм играл преди това? Нищо. Малки кръви си ми. Много красива игра. Изкара машината си да чувам. Питър Паркър ли бе? Ленче, ти ли си Ленче? Мислех, че е нашето куче. Май стигнахме, ме. Как на подгонето и куче?
Oh, I hope they've got a good physician at this castle. Or at least a barber. I mean, that old crone got me on my feet. But I don't believe much in herbal remedies. You can't beat an educated man of medicine.
And I can't wait to sleep in a proper bed.
And some wine!
Oh, fucking hell.
С някакъв алкохолик.
It's closed.
Само за вино иска. Не спря да мърмора. Този замък малко... Много странен изглежда.
Open up! I bear an urgent message for your liege lord. Hear me! Open the gate! I am a messenger from Sir Hanush of Lipa.
Мен ме е много интересно как ще доставят писмото, като те бандитите го взеха. Нямам представа. Моето как си изсипа кофата с лайната върху нас.
You fucking cunts! Do you know who I am? No, we fucking don't!
Сега ще разберат, няма страшно. Сега само да влезем.
Hans Capon of Perkstein, heir to Ratai. Now, look here, you filthy beggar. I'm not here for your amusement, so get your stinking, ragged asses out of here on the double. The pair of you!
Няма как да ни повярват, вижте как сме облечени.
Why don't you send those beggars packing?
I did, sir. They say they're messengers. I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. Envoy...
I heard. Nevertheless, I doubt Sir Hanush would send two vagabonds covered in excrement as emissaries. Apart from which, Sir Hans Capon is dead. We found his body by the pond. His company was ambushed by outlaws and they were slaughtered to the last man.
Yes, they ambushed us, but we managed to get away.
Sir, we met your Captain Thomas on our way. He can testify to who we are. He saw our message and its seal.
How terribly unfortunate you are. The captain's company was also ambushed by
Никой няма да ни повярва.
The captain barely escaped with his life and has been delirious for 3 days. And even if he did confirm your story, I am under strict orders to admit no strangers to the castle.
Sir, there's a horseman approaching in King Sigismund's colours.
Ah, now that's what a messenger looks like. Count yourselves lucky that I don't have time to waste on you. Be gone!
Не вярва, не вярва.
I'm getting in, whether you like it or not.
Get your shitty hands off me!
Look, wait.
Сега ще оправим нещата.
What the fuck was that?
Вагабонди. Такива сме си.
So now what?
There's only one thing we can do.
И какво може да направим? Много ми е интересно. Да се напиме в таверничката. Топ идея.
Have you two got any groschen?
What do you take me for, wench?
For someone who stinks like a badger.
Много ясно, че имаме грошен.
Look, we've had a tough couple of days, so we'd like a bit of peace and quiet, a beer, and a bite to eat.
Unless you want to share a bowl of gruel, you're going to need more coin than this.
Just bring the best you have, and we'll settle later.
As the gentleman wishes.
Мале, той е много гадно. Ние бяхме топ
We look like a couple of
престижа.
beggars and we stink even worse.
И сега сме никой.
What the fuck was all that at the gate? You tried to talk to them and get shit poured on your head.
Different lands, different customs.
God's holy britches.
I
Тросковец.
expect they've had trouble with
Трошковец,
beggars at the
тросковец.
castle, so they act without thinking.
Oh, really? I'd never have figured that out. I'd rather hear some cunning plan how to get out of this shit. Huh?
Еми да, първо ще трябва да се поискъпем малко.
Ourselves into decent shape. Have a good scrub, get some better clothes. Then they might believe we're actually messengers.
That's all very well, except we can't even pay our bill here. Never mind a visit to the baths and the tailor.
We'll go back to that tie. Не, човек, абсурд да се върнем.
So we'll earn some.
Ще бачкаме малко.
I'm not afraid of work.
А, така.
And we're gonna need every groschen we can get.
And how long will it
Сега ще
take
ходим
to
да
earn a few groschen?
ринем някакви
Why
акута.
don't we find a decent tailor? Before we get ourselves sorted out, Sigismund will be sitting on the throne in Prague.
So what do you suggest? Going back to Ratai?
To Ratai? You just don't get it, do you? We can't go crawling back like this. We'd be a
Зато и не го предложих.
laughingstock.
Защото не знам. Изборите са много трудни в тази игра, защото
Well, you could shrug that off.
всеки избор е от значение.
We've got no message,
И всеки избор променя историята на играта.
nothing but our ragged asses.
Chin up. We'll sort it out somehow, and everything will be fine again.
Дали няма да може да...
Be fine,
Да,
my friend. I'll
не
tell
че
you
го
four
предлагам, ама да покрадем от някъде.
Oates, Tankard, Conrad, and Nicholas. Instead of sitting here with us, having a chat and a laugh, they're just food for crows in some godforsaken hole.
По принцип той е виновен.
Fault they died. Don't blame yourself.
По принцип.
We have to take care
Заради
of their
него
bodies
умряха.
at least. They were good
Не, че ако
Christians.
ние бяхме останали там, нещо щеше да се променя, ама...
Always seemed that way.
We'll keep the promise we made at Pagenis. The best way to honor their memory is to finish our mission. We'll get inside the
Така е.
castle. You'll see. We'll avenge our lads and go back to Ratai with our heads held high. I promise you that.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Ardentes fortuna juvat.
Fortune favors the brave.
Food. About bloody time.
Абе, брат, ние взехме малко сланинец. Малко хляб има от джоба.
Gentlemen.
What is this stuff?
Hey, there's meat in that. And there's more than you gave me coin for. When you're finished, report to
Така, какво ми
work.
даде?
Cheers.
Много...
What is it? That's that woman from the pond. Or the one you gave us away for?
I bear that witch. Wench! What I tell you? What are you waiting for? She can vouch for who we are. Go to her.
Как така ще валчен? Как? Те изобщо не навидяха първото, което е.
A full pitcher of wine, please.
My word, that's a picture and a half. I ain't seen you here before. Who sent you? Not them nomad vagabonds, I hope.
Don't worry, I've come from the castle. I'm Catherine, and I've got the lovely job of keeping the soldiers' throats wet.
Ah, that's another matter then.
Странно.
Oh my. Ugh. Can you smell that too?
Oof, it stinks like something died here.
От нас не се притесняй. Ще бъдем любезни.
Jesus, fella. That's a bit much.
Hey, youngster, if you want to go around mixing with my guests here, go and wash the stench off yourself at the trough first. Stinking up my establishment.
Health, lads. That's the most important thing.
Хубаво се поизкъпим малко, а? Ето тук къде хранят прасетата. Ето чистички сме.
Him and his men were attacked by bandits. Most of them are dead.
Jesus Christ.
Ето тя помня.
Is beside himself. And won't
Май искам да говоря с тебе.
out the castle.
Aha.
Катето.
So that's why they sent you for the wine. Wait a moment then. I'll be right back.
That must hurt, don't it?
Чакай, бе, Кате.
But I've seen you before.
Oh, eh? I don't remember. Hold on. Are you the boy that cleans the pit under the castle shitting hole?
Не съм аз.
We saw each other by that pond.
What pond? I haven't been at any pond.
Моля. Тя току-що каза, че била
We
на
were
понда.
attacked there by some bandits. You, some other women, and us too.
I have no idea what you're on about. I work at the castle and I wasn't at any
Нещо не
pond.
ми се вързва историята, хора.
You were washing laundry, and these bandits attacked you.
Не ми харесва, че имаме време, за да правим избора.
That's nice of you. Helping some unfortunate girl. But it wasn't me. You're mistaking me for someone else.
Here's your wine. Is this vagabond bothering you?
Абе, ти си вагабон, бе.
Likes of him myself.
Няма ми говориш така.
Thanks for the wine. Bye.
Please, I don't know what's up with you, but I know you were there. I need your help. You owe me that much. But we need to get to Von Berghof, and you're the only one who can confirm who we are.
О, не.
You can't get into the castle. And even if you could, that was the king's messenger. Von Berghof is getting ready to ride out.
Shit.
If you want to speak to him, the best place would be Samin's wedding. He'll be there. For sure.
No, wait.
And don't ever lay your hands on me again.
Как очаква
What are you, kid?
да знаем някакви имена?
You've nothing better to do.
Коя беше тая, която ще има сватба? Как да знаем ние?
Why are you standing here like a pillar of salt? Are you ready?
What for?
To get to work. You pair ordered a lot more than you paid for, so you work your debt off, like I said.
Добре, ще побачкаме малко.
What do you want us to do?
Дай лопатата и да ходя да
Over there
на
by the
воена.
gate, there's a cart with sacks of flour from the mill. My old man was meant to take them into the house. But as soon as he got a sniff of work, he vanished into thin air. The second door in there leads to the pantry. That's why I need you to haul the sacks. You have to lay each sack on the planks so they don't touch the damp floor and go moldy. If you just chuck it on the floor in the corner, it'll spoil. So do it properly. 2 men can finish the work in a jiffy. and then we'll be quits.
All right, we'll do
Ще
it.
бачкаме какво да правим. Трябва да се
Carrying a
пътим.
few sacks won't kill us. For sure, it's less daunting work than fighting bandits in the woods.
Aye, it's terrible about them bandits. We never had nothing like that here before. Like it or not, you can't pay what you owe me, so I'm putting you to work. Is that clear?
All right, we'll do it.
Glad to hear it. I can see you ain't stuck up like your mate. Where are you actually from, if you don't mind me asking?
От Скалец ли?
Never heard of it. I ain't been further than the back of me whole life. But I know this place inside and out.
I can't wait. I hope my uncle don't let me down. What's the hold up? Am I supposed to...
I heard some talk about some wedding being planned here.
Ah, nobody's talking about nothing else. Young Lord Samin is marrying Agnes, the daughter of Thrush, our Truscovitz bailiff. And it's going to be a grand affair. When rich folks get married, that's a feast that's a lot different from when some tanner gets hitched to a bathouse wench.
Who is this?
Задаваме неудобни въпроси на женицата.
The Lord of Samin. The fort in the village belonged to him. Old Jan Samin is the head of the family. And his son's called Olda. And it's him who's getting itched. There used to be a rich family. Their glory's faded a bit, but they still have some clout.
Питаме къде ще е тази сватба, трябва да знаем.
At Samin, of course.
Трябва да отидем на сватбата.
Jan and our bailiff will try to outdo each other in showing off their wealth.
Will Lord von Burgov be at the wedding?
How should I know what his lordship's plans are? But most likely he will be. Samin is his vassal.
Could I get to the wedding somehow?
I don't know about that, lad. It's for invited guests only.
It seems that's really our only chance.
What's that?
Oh, nothing.
If you want to find out more, there's a couple of invited guests having an ale over there. Young Svatja there. He's the bride's
Айде
brother.
при сватята да
He can
ходим.
be a bit of a pain, but he's a good lad at heart.
Find more about.
Is that all you know about the wedding?
What else is there to know? I'm just looking forward to being a guest and having someone serve me for a change.
What's life like here?
Айде да разпитаме
Better now
малко
that you and
повече.
your pal have finally had a wash.
Да видим.
Truth to tell, it used to be better. The war might be far away, but more and more young lads are going away to fight. But then there's a shortage of folk to do the work around here, and that's a big problem.
There's a shortage of folk to the work around here, and that's a big problem.
Where can I find work here?
First, you gotta carry them sacks for me.
Ще си намерим
Don't
работа и
bother
ще
looking
станем
anywhere
богати.
else yet. But otherwise, you can find work anywhere. You just need to keep your eyes open and not be afraid to ask. Try Radovan the smith for one. He's a bit odd, but he'll pay decently for a helping hand. Come to mention it, he's sat just round the corner there, if you want to ask him about it. And that fella next to him is Miller Crazel. He needs helpers now and then, but watch out for him. You know what they say about Millers.
I've heard things all right.
Well then, be careful.
Is this the only tavern here?
In Truscovitz it is.
You must be
Сни ли
doing pretty
писна от
well,
мене,
eh?
бе?
I'd be doing a
Ние
lot
тук един
better
час
if
я
anyone
занимаваме
paid
с
their
нашите
bills.
проблеми.
Where do you want the sacks moved to?
Ти вече го знаем.
Pantry. That's the second door inside there. But I'd split the work with your pal if I was you, so you don't do yourself a mischief. It's his debt too, ain't it?
Така е, така е.
Where's the pantry?
Second door inside the tavern. You can't miss it.
Бе, гледай как
I'll
сега
go
ще
and
я
discuss it with
пропуснем.
my friend then.
And careful with them sacks. I don't want you ripping them or anything like that. Here it comes.
Добре. Тоско се е размахал.
Just watch where you're going next time.
Що не си сял по парата, брат?
I talked to that woman from the pond.
I noticed. It didn't look like she was too pleased to see you, though.
The main thing is, she denied ever being in the pond.
Май не си заслужава да работим. За
Get a
тъс.
figure like hers.
I got the feeling she didn't want
Mancha.
to talk about it for some reason. I did get something out of her, though.
What? Don't keep me in suspense.
Von Bergov is about to leave the castle.
Sacra! If he pledges to Sigismund before we can get to him, everything's fucked.
Calm down. Let me finish. There's also going to be a big wedding in the region. Young Lord Semin, a nobleman, is marrying the local bailiff's daughter. It's the talk of the region. It's invitation only, of course. But maybe we could wangle our way in somehow.
Why should some wedding in a shithole near Trotsky be of any interest to us?
Because it looks like Von Bergov will be there.
Oh, that's fantastic news, Henry. So all we have to do is get on the guest list. And that shouldn't be a problem because you've got a cunning plan, right?
Много ясно. Ще го измислям.
I hope so.
Няма да се оставим така.
Me to do the thinking for both of us all the time. We'll ask the locals and see.
There's something else we have to sort out first. I spoke to the innkeeper.
I noticed that too.
We can work off our debt. All we have to do is carry a few sacks of flour from that cart to the pantry. If we both do it, we'll be finished in no time.
Lug sacks? Are you yanking my noble
Тос няма да се съгласи.
I'm serious.
I can't work. I'm a noble. What if someone saw me?
It will be over quickly.
We'll be done in a jiffy. Don't worry.
That's not the point, Henry. People will remember my face, and when everything's cleared up, word will get around that I lugged sacks here like some beggar, as if the disgrace at the gate wasn't enough. Oh!
Сега ще го надъхаме, няма да го оставим така. Това малкия неблагодарник. Аз няма да работя само за него, да не съм луд. Амаха. Reputation lost. Не, бе.
Not so fast. It's God's law. Oratoris, the priests who pray for us. Laboratoris, the plebs who shovel shit and pay taxes. And Bellatoris, the warriors who protect the ones on their knees or in the fields. Now, which am I?
За какъв са помисли?
Find me a sword, I can get to work. But wield a pitchfork or carry sacks? That's against God and nature.
Не съм съгласен. You learn nobility, you learn farming. Вие не го виждате, защото камерата го е скрила, обаче получаваме някакви работи там. Предавам се.
So I'll carry all the sacks, even your share.
Thank you, Henry. And don't worry, I'll pay you back for your hard work.
I'm on it.
Thanks again for
Върнахме си репутацията с човечеца. Значи с всеки герой, който разговаряме, трябва много внимателно да избираме какво казваме. Защото репутацията може или да се вдигне, или да падне. А пък ние не искаме да пада. Сякаш.
As soon as we have at least some gear, we'll head into the forest and find Mutt in a trice. Although, if you think about the 3 states of man, looking for lost dogs is more like a huntsman's work. But let's pay no mind to that.
That would be kind of you.
I knew you'd be pleased.
Айде да ходим. А та продължава да му налива. Аз ще ходя да мъкна турби. Да не ме бута. Добре. Айде да носим чувалчета. Аз съм човека, брат. Някакъв проблем ли има? Ко ми се разсвири тук в ушеницето. Я да видим сега къде трябваше да го оставим. Влизаме вътре, втората врата в някъде. Я да видим. Та от тук ли ми сервира, бе? Ма то много мизерно, бе, лелче. Май тук беше, а? Ето бе, малко е тъмничко, ама... Нали е на земята? Добре. Няма проблем. Сега ще оправим нещата. You learned greetings. Здрасти, здрасти.
Did you hear about what happened at the big wheel?
Why the long face?
Oh.
Много ми харесва как всички се приказват. И наистина разговарят за някакви работи. AI. Дроп. Ние предния го оставихме там, бе. То искам да го поздравя, мая. Не мога да го поздравя. Стой. Бутна го без да искам. Мюзишън, я посвири малко, е Милко. Красавец. Нима гледай ми по-бързо, че тежи. Цък. Още 2 пъти и сме готови. Я да видя какво правиш тук. Много добре.
Say it again. It was their own fault.
What do you mean? They attacked themselves? What the fuck are you trying to say?
Everyone knows it's dangerous around Trotsky. Making camp in such an unprotected place is suicide.
Тук ще яде бой, ми се струва.
Somewhere in the rocks, maybe. Not out in the open by the pond. Only a fool would do that.
But calm down, both of you.
I'm perfectly calm. It's your chum here who's ranting and raving.
Pack it in, Henry. There's no point in arguing with this yokel. He fancies himself as a military strategist.
I don't believe a word you're saying. A weed like you surviving a fight against bandits even von Berghoff himself has trouble with?
Believe what you like, but I'm telling the truth. And in fact,
Истината е,
I'm
брат.
willing to overlook all your insults if you apologize right now. And invite me to that wedding.
Oh, you want to come to the wedding, do you? Huh. I'll give you a piece of advice, pal. If you can make yourself useful for the blacksmith or the miller, you'll get to the wedding. You'll see the glorious occasion, at least from a distance. And you can stop spouting your pathetic lies.
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein, and I demand your immediate apology.
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein. Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein.
You're starting to bore me. You and
Братлет
your
каза,
silly made-up name.
No apology then. It looks like
Те ще
I'm going to
разберат
have to
кои
teach
сме ни.
you a lesson.
Няма страшно.
Oh, I'm so scared.
That's enough. Cut it out, both of you.
Mind
О,
your
не.
own business.
Даже не го
Take
избрах
your
аз.
ragamuffin friend and get the fuck out of our village.
I give you a chance to apologize, and you keep insulting me? Get ready to pick up your broken teeth with broken fingers.
Не, бе, не са бите, бе.
Oh, I'd like to see that. Come on then.
You scum!
Or a dead man. It was him.
Now we'll have you.
Абе, сега ще му покажем на този, кой сме ни.
Take that fucker out, damn it! I'll beat you to a bloody pulp, fucker!
I'll hack your ass off.
Благодаря. Да, бе, ама близко ми скачате 5 човека, бе. Ма то не е честно така, бягай. Ма... Ама... Аз как трябва да се бия с 3 човека, бе, брат? Оста тук, бе. Да, как да стане?
What the hell is going on here? Grab them vagabonds!
Бе, вагабон си ти, бе. Така. Заради този смръдливец. Всичко ще се обърка. За втори път, защото заради него... няма значение. Няма значение. Тя кармата си знае работата, хора. Сега ще видите.
We'd have coin by now and be on our way to the castle, but no, not his lordship. You've got a nerve.
I've got a nerve.
Played the hero. We'd have been there long since, and I wouldn't have had to get you out of that mess. Oh yeah, because this isn't a mess, is it? Fuck off.
Shut up! You'll get a whipping too.
Той не мога да осъзнае, че заради него сме в тази позиция.
Just who the hell do you think you are?
Май stay silent. Даже не искам да му отговарям на това. Ядосан съм.
I don't fucking believe it. You're really gonna blame me for it? It was you who caused the brawl. You should have listened to me and calmed down.
And let him insult me. Fat chance. If it hadn't been for me, we wouldn't have even been in that tavern. We've been in the shit right from the start because you had to play at being the knight in shining underwear, saving damsels in distress.
I don't believe it. You're trying to put the blame on me? Just like that?
Who else is to blame? You're just a simple peasant who has no
idea
how the world works.
Hey, let's just stop all this arguing. It'll just make things worse.
Че трябва да взема много бързи решения тук. Е непосилно за мен.
You're fucking useless. You couldn't even keep an eye on your own mutt.
That's enough. This isn't getting us anywhere.
Няма, ще бъдем спокойни и разумни. Само така печелим битки.
I understand you need to take it out on someone. I can take it. But we shouldn't forget we have a job to do. And do it we must. Together.
That's exactly what I'm doubting. Everything goes to shit when you're by my side.
You don't really mean that. Calm down.
I'm perfectly calm. That's it. My life went to shit from the first moment I met you. And I've only just realized it. You're like a ball and chain.
Би тръгвай си, бе. Като можеш да се оправяш сам, пътя и айде.
None of the rest would have happened. I wouldn't have been showered in shit.
Oh, come on, Capon.
Don't you cape on me. Not another word. I'll have to consider what to do next.
Да вземат да не отключат от тук, Мая. Ние цяла сутрин ли сме спали там, бе? Ужас.
Ladies? Time to go home. But I swear to Christ, if I catch you again, I'm gonna skin you both alive.
Много се пробваш. Кои са тя?
Otto.
Hey! Open Virgo!
Как не шляпна.
Oh, shit. Right, where were we? Go on, get out of my sight. What are we gonna do?
You can do as you like. You can go and carry sacks or dig latrines. I'll look after myself. I'll go and see Lord von Bergov at the wedding.
Много ме е интересно как ще го направиш.
Farewell!
Той човека нищо не мога да свърши сам.
If I were in your shoes, I'd be glad to be rid of the good for nothing, eh? Yeah. All right, off you go.
Сега наистина, какво ще правим? Crime and reputation. Every one of your actions has consequences. If you commit crimes, the world around you and its people will react to them. Anything an honest Christian should avoid is considered a crime. One must not kill innocents, steal, break into other people's homes, harm people or domestic animals, and disturb their peaceful lives. Consequences. If someone catches you committing a crime, they will report you to the guards or engage in a confrontation themselves. You are unsafe even if no one catches you red-handed. People aren't stupid and they might deduce it was you who did it. You can find your information about your reputation in the player card P under the reputation tab. You can improve your reputation by completing tasks. You can make it worse by committing crimes and acting dishonestly. Unrest. If there's a lot of crime going on in an area, people will become more vigilant, arm themselves, and guards will call in reinforcements. Once things have been settled down, everything will return to normal.
I suppose I really do need to find some job.
Кой ма
I'll
вика?
find much without you.
You can travel to already discovered places using the map. Top. Get into the wedding party with the help of blacksmith Radovan. Find out what happened to Mud. Определено не може да дойдем до тук, не знам. Божена. Аз сме пътували, хичдания. Мапа е направена много интересен, облаците се мърдат. Добре, дайте да видим колко трябва да правим. Reputation lost, защо?
Can't just walk around like this.
Was it the other one? Hey, over here.
Aye.
Да, му се извиним на човека. Не може да удреме кокошки, не може да удреме никой. Какво може да правим? Опа.
Hey you. Aye,
Да.
aye. You're in the right place. Over here.
Здрасти. What's your story?
What's your story?
What would you say? Right now, I'm slightly scruffy nothing.
But I don't have any money. Look at me. I don't have anything at all.
I don't want anything from you. I should actually be thanking you.
Uh-huh. For what?
I've been begging for alms here for days, but I didn't make any real coin till today. And that's thanks to you. The scene you made brought out nearly all of Troskowitz.
You're welcome. At least it
Виж,
was
че как
good
съм
for
добричен.
Oh well.
Помагам на
Many
хората.
people can make such a
Знаеш,
strong
трябва
first
много да
impression.
сме внимателни.
But look on the bright side.
Hmm?
Now things can only get better.
Yes, you're probably right. It doesn't get much worse than that.
Позитивно мислене, това е
Somebody tries to
тайната.
kill me. Again.
You're still alive in one piece. It's a new day and the sun is shining. Like Tomcat always says, bruises build character.
Do you know anything more about Tomcat?
They say he's a master swordsman, but a real joker too.
He loves showing off to girls.
Do you think Tomcat might teach me a few of his tricks?
No offense, but compared to him, you're a bit of a lightweight.
I don't want to pull wagons, but if he can handle a weapon, I'd be happy to train a little with him.
Well, one of the guards tried to take him on and came back whipped like a dog, moaning like he'd been broken in two.
Well, sure. If he's that strong, I'm not surprised.
More like some trick he's got that our watch doesn't know. Or at least that's what the poor man said.
Go and see Tomcat.
How does he show
Много
off
работа
for
се
the
случват.
With his
Трябва да си
muscles.
начертам някакъв план
Rick
според
loves
мен
with
и
his
да
hands. He even
пробваме
aims
някакви
everyone
неща.
over by a loaded hay wagon. Crazy. But to be fair to him, he sometimes helps people.
Но
Stannis
първо
said
искам да
sheep
си
fell
сменя
into a
дрехите.
pit one time.
And
Сякаш.
Tomcat pulled it out.
And not just that, he crawled down to get it. And when he found the poor thing had a broken leg, he carried it on his back all the way home.
Къде може да го намерим?
Where might I run into Tomcat?
In the camp by the tower, that is, by Rock Tower Pond. He watches the camp for the nomads.
Should I watch out for them?
No, I don't think so. They mind their own business, but strangers usually mean trouble for them, so they're careful. Try not to stare too hard and hold your tongue, otherwise Tomcat will show you some of his other skills.
Добре, много ти благодаря за информацията. Я да ти...
You.
Не ти видим името.
What's your name, anyway? What do you do?
I'm Bara. Just Bara.
Looks like you know your way around here pretty good. You're from here, right?
I ain't. I'm just passing through.
Why exactly are you helping me?
Why? Why? Because you look like you need it. I've been in the ship plenty of
така си.
times, and I know how appreciated a helping hand is in times like that.
На къде
Where are
отиваш?
you headed? If you're only passing through here.
For work, to the city. I'm tired of serving landholders. They all promise the moon, but then you're eating stale bread, cold porridge, and a nary a groschen in sight. With the city folk, it's bound to be better.
You said you're going to a city. You mean like to Prague?
Айде в Прага,
Somewhere
чат.
further?
I'd like to go to Prague, but I don't know anybody there. In Kuttenberg, at least I have a cousin.
Aha. So you're going to visit her?
Well, she doesn't know it yet, but I won't be troubling her long, just until I find a way to make a living.
You're something like...
Не моля да се тръгна,
No.
защото трябва да
I
говорим по
usually
един
find
час с
work
всеки един
somewhere
човек.
to stay for a while, and once I save a bit, I move on.
Then why are you begging here?
Sometimes I collect herbs for the apothecary or help in the tavern, but I'd like to go somewhere else, so I'm scraping up whatever I can. But on the whole, you could say I'm a traveller or a nomad, but don't say it too loud. The locals don't take kindly to them.
Why?
Because they're different, and it scares people. They travel from place to place and take their home with them.
I'd like to see what their homes look like.
You can go and see them, just don't stare too long.
Защо Reputation Loss, бе? Я да се тръгвам аз та.
It was nice to meet you, but I should probably get going. Get a job, and so on.
Don't worry, you'll manage. Till we meet again.
Сега ще покажем на човека, че може да се оправим, бе, няма страшно. Моля да взема малко изгнили ябълки. Я сега да пообиколим. Мога ли да намеря къде да се изкъпя? Тейлър Бартошек. Мога да напълня тази кофа с водица и да си я изплискам на лицето. Не мога. Между другото, до таверната имаше такова да се измим. Я да отидем там да видим. Ей, тук е те. Оп. Така.
I was just changing clothes. Right away.
Откъде може да намерям дрехи? Много работи начакат. И тук има нещо. Greetings. Scribe. Тия много смешни прически имат, бе. Може да цепя малко дърва тук. О, мога да го ограбя. Не, няма го грабим то. Или трябва да вляза в таверната ли? Локпик. Не, бе, няма да правим мизери. Ще намерим друг начин да влезем там. За малко грошен. Innkeeper bait.
And I was beginning to worry what that was. But it's just you. Have you come to break some more stuff?
Какво стана, бе?
If you want something, wait till I've stopped being angry.
Защо трябва да си ядосана?
They'll look after you in Jelly.
Ама моля ти се, бе. Добре, трябва да намерим дрехи от някъде, защото явно е проблем на всички. Добре, тръгвам си. Я да видим на мапа какво имаме всъщност. Имаме Тейлър. Scribe. Не знам. Я да видим тук пред това. Дали ще може да се намерим дрежки? Здрасти. Repair Trade. The shop screen consists of two parts. The merchant's inventory for buying goods and Henry's inventory for selling them. Selected item to buy and sell places. Така. Negotiate the price. Ехе. И тук 1000 работи. Ани май нямаме много пари, а? Репутацията ни е 55. Бухемската шапчица ли, бе? Майко. Шаперон. Пише ли колко пари струва някъде? Или може би... Може би без шапка. А това е сел? А не бай. О, ама ние сме имали дрехи, бе. Нищо няма купувам от тебе, бе. Да, слагам. Ти какво е? Нямам представа. А може би, че е мръсно ли? Шортъник. Това е добре. Така. 75. Вагабонските бутуши. Бегъра. Ма не сме бегари, бе. Нещо. Да има. Така, ма е супер. Сложим един меню за всеки случай. Bunch of keys. Един бач. Къде мога да сложим? Никъде. Ето ве, сложих се, ето виж. Погледни. Облечен съм, какво искаш от мене? Не, пак да се изкъпим, да си измим дрехите. Оп. Така. Ето са минали. Ние е минал. Добър ден. Така. Да бе, ясно ми. А тука? Какво е? Чат. Трейд. Не искам да трейдвам, бе. Мен ме е страх да не вляза някъде, където не трябва да влизам. Защото да не направят проблем. Не бе, искам мапа да отворя. Какво е това? Quest Tipster. POI Tipster. Много далече там, той другото е много далече. Gain access to the wedding party with help of Miller. Еми ще пътуваме. Skill teacher. Go and see Tomcat. Еми във всеки случай явно сме на там. Имаме масичка за полшенки. Я да видим тук надясно и после наляво. Дали ще може да го намерим този синя знак къде е? Дали може би от тук да не е? Чакай бе. Пак 1000 работи се случват. Какво правиш ти бе, момче? Hard hand. Дали мога да... мога да се наточим тук. You want to sharpen. Да бе, ама... Да не стане така сега да ми искат пари, примерно. И... мога да обера то. Не бе, няма го обираме. Може би това е да експорнем малко повече. Само да не настъпя без да искам кокошчицата. Без да настъпваме невинни кокошчици. Добър ден, млади господине. Мастер Гард. То се е взел нещо на сериозно, май. Тук какво има? Тук ли се влиза? Да не си помисля... Тръгвам си, брат. Сори. Влязох без да искам. Траен крак. Още напред трябва да сме. Мале, ти цялото нещо, ако трябва да го минем пеша, ние тук в този град вървим от 15 минути. Здрасти. I'm looking for my friend. Where can I find local merchant?
Excuse me, I'm looking for the man who was in the pillory with me yesterday. Have you seen him?
I can't help you with that. You'll have to find him yourself.
Нищо не казва, безполезен. Няма. Я да видим тук какво има. Laundry. Може да си перем тук. Добре. А тук? Какво може да правим? Шаро. Сори, брат. Не бе. Всичко е наред, брат. Тръгвам се. Ще ма фанеш друг път. Мастия малка. Ма какво има тук, което не сме открили? Не мога да разбера. Или то е то тук, Май за този човек става въпрос. Я да видим. Да го разпитаме.
Where can I find some merchants around here?
If it's a tradesman you're after, most of them live here in the village, of course. Your best bet is to ask our merchant Jörg. He knows everyone. I'm sure he'll help you.
What's new in the county, Master Bailiff?
I heard something's going on in Takov again. Project the Innkeeper is probably coming up with some mischief to pull on the Zhelyevites. Will they never cut it out? Their bickering is making work for me. And now I've been visited by one of the local peasants. He said he found more fresh graves behind his field, just below the village, along the road to Nabokov.
What do you mean more? You sound like this isn't the first time.
That we found someone buried here? Don't even ask. I've been digging up bodies ever since that bandit gang started running rampant.
Fresh graves.
Most of them are von Burgo's men.
Открихме.
Also, if it wasn't bad enough, that gang of bandits is rampaging through the region. Now someone's stealing cabbage from the peasants. What a disaster.
Cabbage?
Aye, and the peasants won't stop bugging me about it. I was just visited by a peasant from ЧУЖДО. He's been talking my ears off for God knows how long. Say, do I really have to do this? Do I have the time to look for some moron stealing cabbages? And that's about it.
That sounds interesting. Thank you.
Дали може ние да го направим? Добре, изчезна това. Значи, реално с него сме трябвали да говорим. Добре. Трошковец. Окей. Ти беше Кенев.
Forgive my rudeness and please don't hurt me. As proof of my servility, I shall kiss your slipper. But wait, milady, you're wearing old clodhoppers covered in shit. God bless.
Тия какво си говорят, бе? И целува мръсните гащи. Без да целуваме мръсни гащи, ако може, а? Smokehouse.
Halt! Search! Show me what you've got on you.
Go ahead
Добре.
and search me. I've got nothing to hide.
Everything in order. Carry on.
Много благодаря, приятелче. Аз съм добър гражданин тук на този град. Никога не съм правил проблеми. Мога да крадна този кон само да мога да се разходя до едно място, ама ще го върна, няма проблем. Добър ден, господаря. Ето виж, вписвам се идеално в обстановката. Мисля, че експлорнахме почти всичко тук. Може би трябва да говоря с това. Моля. Но няма ми говориш така и. Я да продадем нещата, които не ни трябват. Примерно това. Това. Тия неща може да ги продадем без проблем, според мен. 370 и...
Du wirst sicher zufrieden sein. Bis bald.
Ja.
Nobleman came back. He said he's not going to let it drop.
Verdammt hochnäsig.
Чат. Я да видим колко гроша събрахме. 1,5. Какво значи това? Богати ли сме или не сме богати? Мога ли да се върна и да й платя на та? Добре. Мисля, че... Нищо не мога да разберем май. Мога да ти помогна, брат, да се педра. Я не да лаеш, бе. Шаро. Шаро. Окей. Що не бягам, ако стана? Добре, аз мисля, че Тук вече някакво толкова да правим. Do you want to go to Тросковец? Искаш да ми кажеш, че... Не мога да... Fresh Graves. Братошек. Те не мога да разбера какво правят. Някой, ако знае, може да помага по принцип. Защото очевидно не мога да говоря с него. Кой ти ли говориш те, бе? Може би дават работа ли? Не знам. Добър ден. Добре, дайте да походим малко. Доста. Ужас. Трябва да се върнем до тук. Искам си кучето, не за друго. Няма ли как да гепаме някой кон от някъде или да си купим кон, или не знам. То е абсурдно да трябва да вървя пеша. Тук бизон мога да го яздя. Гедър. Той да не е умрял, бе. О, не. Дишаш ли, бе? Не изглежда да мърда, според мен. Добре, жив е. Да. Да, моето момиче. Гачи кравата. Добре, дайте да ходим. Лека по лека ще стигнем. Посъберем малко лайка. За поизпът да има. Какво искаш да кажеш, че храната... Health, Energy... Ни защо не виждаме тук отстрани какво се случва? О, Боже! Добре, няма значение, няма да се бавим повече, продължаваме да отидем да си намерим кучето. You discovered a nest. Няма ли как да го вземем?
Hey there! Stop a while and have a drink. We could play dice.
Дай го пръснем на зарчета.
What game would you like to play?
What game would you like to play without a badge? PC.
Let's play beggars. And do you have enough money for it?
Да, разбира се.
I reckon I don't. I actually don't want to play anything. See ya.
Добре. Явно не може да играем, защото нямаме достатъчно пари. Сори, брат. Да върна като стана богат. Трябва да се намеря кучето, защото той изглежда като нещо, което ще не трябва доста в играта. Защото има скил за него. Ще препадка то след малко. Тя има майл. Тук може ли да видим какво става? То е това, бе. Където говориха за него. Железов. Дайте ми някакво конче тук, бе. Добър ден. Как скуби кокошката? Не. Драйнграк. Мога да ли се изсуша тук някакви работи? Къде е Драйнграк? Вътре ли? Не, извинявай. Извинявай просто. Няма да се повторя. Мислех, че мога да си изсуша тук 2 пържоли, примерно.
You see what that ginger fox Sigismund is doing to our land. He wants to ban...
Всичко наред ли, бе, приятел? Sharpening wheel. Я да го пробваме, бе. Нищо не губим в крайна сметка. You can repair your pointed and bladed weapon by sharpening them at the grindstone. This will save your repair kit or the money for repairs. Carefully move the blade of the weapon across the spinning wheel while maintaining the correct angle. Press space to spin the grindstone to move the weapon on the grindstone and change its tilt. If sparks are flying off the blade, it's a sign that you're sharpening correctly. If there's a smoke coming from the blade, you're destroying the weapon. When the weapon is perfectly sharpened, Henry will tell you. Моля. Ротейт, как да го обърнем? Окей. Че май е добре, бе. Готови сме тук. Айде да продължаваме. You learned farmer. Топ. Божена е тук. Близо сме, бе. Не беше чак толкова далече сякаш. Тук по-напряко ще минем. Вземем едно диво прасе да си го яздим. Приятелче. Май го ударих. Май не трябва да правим така. Извинявай, свини. Грузини трябва да лини. Тук има нещо. Дали е много далече? Някакво друго градче има тук. Добре, хубаво е, че може да фаст травелваме между градчетата, което е супер. Ама сега имаме мисия да се намерим кучето. Друго не ме интересува. Може да мина през баба ви Божена да видя как е. Hunting spot. You have stumbled upon a place with a large amount of game. It will be marked on the map as a hunting spot. Добре, добре. Я да го видим как изглежда. Добре, супер. Харесвам. Продължаваме там, където историята започна. Не през дирето. Мога да заобиколим. Там май не искам да ходя. Те дали има хора, които ме търсят? Примерно. Ние трябваше да минем от другата страна. Предполагам... Може да преплуваме. Ето и прасе откъде изкочи. Нали няма някакви... крокодили тук. Само без да има крокодили. Идвам да си прибера кучето.
What the fuck is this supposed to...
Hey, lad. What do you want? Come here.
What do you want?
Just to wish you a good day.
Май той е вагабонд.
Now you're going to get it.
Не, ела, ела.
Oh, Christ.
Нарела.
Shit.
Кой е вагабонда сега, бе? Кой е вагабонда сега, а? Няма за меча да продаваме. Оп.
Dead and robbed of everything, just like Capon left him. And there's no trace of Mutt.
Не...
Lying over there. I hope it's not Mutt. Oh, a nice bit of venison.
Мале, мислех, че е мът.
Something took a good bite of it. Could Mutt have been here? Mutt's nowhere around. Someone must have taken him in. It's not far to the herb woman's place. Maybe I should ask her whether she's seen him.
Къде? Божена. Ай, при Боженка да учим. Тук тия вагабонди ги оставам. Си прибера сабята. Не се знае, че не съм бил аз. Че не искам някакви неприятности. А как трябва да стигнем до Божена? От тук. Маля, атмосферата е много приятна. Всичко е много добре направено. Комбата ми е малко притеснителен. Ми скочат повече хора, ако правим. Но като цяло много, много добре. Ехо, познай кой се прибира. Не съм виждал Павлена.
Has something happened?
My daughter, Pavlena. Remember her? She was here when I was healing you two.
I remember. What's wrong with her?
She's missing. It's not like her to be wandering around like that. She goes to Troskovitz to sell baskets, but she knows I can't manage on my own, so she never stays away for long. These old eyes of mine can't see nothing much. Pavlena has to take care of me. She's a good girl, that lass of mine. I'm very worried about her. You understand? What if something's happened to her? God forbid. I can't look for her myself, but you could. I know I'm asking a lot of you. But I've no one else to turn to.
Не. Си помогнем на жената. Но първо искам да си намеря кучето. Значи, то е мисията за днеска, да си намерим кучето.
If I was you, I'd ask in Troskovitz. That's where she was heading last time I saw her. And if she arrived, someone must have seen her. And you can look in the hut in her place in the loft. She keeps her things there. My old legs ain't up to climbing stairs, but you might find some clues there.
Чакай малко, бе.
Have you seen a
Учту.
stray dog around? I thought he was dead, but he's likely still alive.
I'm sorry. I haven't seen any dogs around.
Oh, Sakra. Do you have any idea where else he might have gone?
If I were a dog, I'd go to where there's food. There are plenty of fishermen around the pond, and they're always throwing out leftovers at the tavern.
Do you think he'd go and steal leftover food?
I don't know much about dogs. He could have run into the
Има
woods and
лойка да
started hunting.
отиде кученцето да си
Wouldn't be
хапне
the
по принцип.
first or the last. There's a whole pack of wolves near Samin these days. Maybe your dog's gone feral and is running around with them.
Не мисля.
Thanks.
Ние имаме 7 гроша.
Take care, my friend.
Много ти благодаря, Боженка. Дай ме една кокошчица за изпът, моля. Тук ли трябва да търсим нещо? Какво много яко. Вълци. Маля мапа е много добре нарисуван. Я да потърсим на Павлена стаята. Я стаята тук горе.
Pavlena, what have you left for me? Like she got up and went straight out. Hey, this is a boy's cap. Does Pavlena wear it? Or did someone leave it here? She's got unfinished work here.
Локпик. Не бе, няма крадем от жената. Нещо друго?
Clothes.
Май, нищо не
To
виждам, бе.
run away, she'd have taken them with her.
Между другото е така, да. Няма да тръгне гола. Дали някой не е дошъл да я отвлече, примерно? Чух куче. Нападението на кокошките ли, бе? Тук ще търсим Павлена. Мът. Да таван. Маля, много неща имаме. Да правим. Добре. Май тук да отидем, а? В таверничката. Там е много далече. Може да дойдем тук Томкет да видим. Защото е по-близо. Ей, така ще направим. Само да видим откъде може да минем. По пътеката. Тук е през гората. Дали не може да минем? Но тук пък има хълм. Иначе по пътеката и заобикаляме така. Или пък да пробваме. Може да намерим от някъде откъде да се качим. Все пак е Open World Game. Ще катерим планини 2025-та. Айде. Тук по той дърво, като се кача, всичко ще се нареди. Това за много бързо се измаря. Добре, има някакъв шанс май да може да минем. Тъй като гледам тук на пътя нагоре, проходим. Супер. Добре, че не заобиколихме. Тук тесни са някакви бандити, нали? По принцип, доверие никому. Малко съм се напрегнал да не ми изкочи тук нещо. Не, че няма да го опердашим. Те ще минем през храстите. Вайталери. Perk points. В принцип тук започна всичко. Ето има една пътечка, оттам ще минем. Е от тука. Оп. Само ни в... Той ли е човека? Той малко се е затворил тука. Оп. Романи People. Но няма да ям бой тука. Номадс кемп. Брат, само моля се, не искам да ям бой.
What would you like?
I've heard incredible things about you.
Incredible things about you. They say you let a fully loaded hay wagon roll over you.
Hi. It was quite the show.
Is that how you usually spend your free time?
Oh, often enough. People like it. But don't think it's some trick. It's the real thing. And it's not easy. It's not just about muscles, but about your overall approach to food and life in general. Being a strongman isn't a trade. It's a way of life.
I believe you. Getting run over by a wagon isn't for everyone.
That's right. Not everyone can do it. But I was nursed by a wild she-bear, so it's no problem for me. Nothing's impossible. Remember that. Nothing's impossible.
What's up? Is everything all right?
Same as usual. Can't complain.
What did you do before you took to the road?
How did I become a nomad? It's in my blood. This is my
Какви
life.
прически са имали направо, не мога.
For some time.
За разлика от
The
нас.
voivode is a good fella. I met him this winter and helped him with his horse.
I didn't realize you know about horses.
What? The only thing I know about horses is that they go around on 4 legs. The voivode's horse died from the cold, so I dragged it to the camp on a handcart, and we turned it into some first-class goulash.
Айде на гулаша.
At least that old nag was good for something.
How's life?
Искам да го поразпитам малко ти да дигнем репутация. Но не може да дадем. А, можем бе. Can you teach me
Can you tell me
something?
how you pull off some of your feats of strength?
I don't know. You mean you don't know how to hand out slaps? Or just how to follow one up?
Well, I'm not a complete beginner. And I'm not as interested in slaps as I am in swordsmanship and wrestling.
Ah, I see. I could help with that. I wouldn't want to beat a dead
Чека ще
horse,
оправи
after
нещата
all.
сега.
You know what I mean, right?
I understand. I'll try not to disappoint you. And I'd be grateful if you'd make time for me, Master.
Of course I'll show you what I know. But you can't be stingy, my friend.
I understand.
Няма страшно.
Don't worry. I'll pay you.
Ние не можем.
I'd be happy to show you a few tricks, but not without...
My name is Henry, and I've heard in the village that you're a renowned strongman, juggler, and moreover, skilled with a weapon. Is that true?
Depends. Why do you ask?
I'm looking for someone to help me.
What's it about?
Well, it's complicated. But
Дали мога да накараме без пари?
a few days ago, I barely avoided
Да
the
ни
grave
помогне.
digger's shovel. I thought I was done for. That's how badly beaten I was. And now, well, I'm feeling a bit unsure in combat. I'll need to regain my confidence, if you know what I mean.
Aye, that I can do. If what you say is true, I could really help you out, friend. I've been missing a good fight around here.
Много добре.
What would you like in return?
Oh, please. I'll do it out of sheer kindness. I don't have
Иначе ще ни
anything to
помогне
do
все
right
пак
now
без да
anyway.
даваме пари,
You
което е
can pay
супер.
me next time.
We can start right away.
Браво.
All right. Follow me to the
Изиграхме си картите правилно. Как скачаш, бе? Браво. Аре, ела сега да научим нещо ново. Какво трябва да правя?
Shall we begin?
Here's a practice longsword, so we don't hurt each other. Let's see what you've got.
We'll start with exchanges, and if you do well, we'll try something harder. You're going to attack. Commit to it. Don't stop after a single strike. Dish out several. Now I'm going to show you a simple technique that builds on that. You'll attack from the right, then left, then right again. Attacks follow one after the other. And you don't even have to break through your opponent's cover.
Right, left
So
and...
right, left, and then right again.
Exactly. You could also do it the other way around. I'll let you have exactly 3
Тоест така.
strikes, so you're not wasting effort just flailing around.
It's called natural. Perform a natural combo. From the side to perform 3 от... Така ли?
Don't pause.
Извинявай, брат.
See? That's the way. Again. Well done.
Май го направихме.
Aye, you've got the hang of it. Let's try something more difficult. I'll teach you a real technique. You start with a slash from above, then from the right,
Up.
and when your opponent
Right,
expects
left.
another attack from above, you do a quick sidestep and drag your blade horizontally across his belly.
So I'll start from the top, then from the right, and then...
From the left. Remember, top, right, and finally
Маля, ние
left.
няма как да запомним толкова много
Let's give
работи.
it a try.
I'll let you make 3 strikes just like before. No more.
All right?
Nice.
Така ли?
Now do it again. Beautiful.
А то до някаква степен не помага, май. Да. Attacking the correct zones and blocking are considered more advanced combat techniques. Holding down the block button will allow you to block attacks from all opponents in front of you. However, a successful block costs stamina, so you'll be unable to defend yourself without it. Вече го знаем. Ти може ли да го сменим някакси? Някакво много... will reduce their stamina. Once you're out of stamina, they'll start taking damage to their health. A perfect block doesn't cost any stamina. Where your opponent your strikes length is important. For example, a blow to the head is much more efficient than a blow to the arm. Different types of armor have different resistance to different sorts of weapons. For example, sword won't do much damage to plate armor, but a mace will. Using special techniques such as master strikes and combos will allow you to find weak points. Every weapon requires a certain amount of strength and agility to use properly. If your stats aren't high enough, attacking with the weapon won't be very effective. On the other hand, if your strength is higher than the weapon requires, your attacks will be stronger.
That's that then.
Много,
You don't even have to use a long
много
sword
сложно.
with this technique. It'll
Много,
work with
много
any
работи
other
има.
weapon.
That'll come in handy.
And one more piece of advice. Any attack can start with this or that technique. Look, if I attack from the right, your oppost will come from above. And that's the first step of this technique. Think about it.
What about other techniques?
I'll teach you even more if you want. But it won't be as cheap. And you'll also have to know a thing or two first. If you prove yourself
Okay.
to me, I'll teach you the best technique of all. Meisterhau, also known as the Master Strike.
How about someone else?
I'm sure I'm not the only swordsman around who could teach you something.
How can I prove myself to you so that you'll teach me the master strike?
You'll have to defeat me in a sword fight, because this technique only works for swords.
So all I have to do is challenge you?
That's right.
О, ние няма го спечелим това. Defeat Tom Cat in a duel.
I'll challenge you to a duel then.
I've barely taught you anything and you're
Няма да се
already
справим
getting
според мен.
cocky.
Ама
Very
нека да
well.
пробваме, айде.
At least I'll demonstrate the difference between us.
Аз съм много слаб тук. Ама те са unblockable атаки.
But it's too soon for me to teach you the Master Strike.
Някак се дам, брат.
Nonsense. If you can't defeat me fresh, you won't defeat me all bloodied up.
Добре.
I understand.
Пръсна на за 0,5 секунди. А той баяна е пръснал то. Сега трябва да се използвам всичките бандажки. Те ли? You don't need to bandage yourself, you're not bleeding. Как бе, брат, аз ще умра. Добре, дай това хляб, май, а? Хелт 1. You're not wearing any... Не, бе, яш го, бе. Ето и бекон ще изядем, малко ябълки, че... Ама хелта ни пак е малко. Това милитари сорт по-силен. Никак може да разберем колко... Минимум агилити 10. Ние колко имаме? 7. Няма може да го ползваме то. За съжаление. Не може да се хилнем. Overeating. Значи все пак може да overeatнеш. Ма... New Quest... Чека, абсурд да дефитнем... Тоя.
Are you all right?
This? Nah, it's nothing. But thanks for asking.
Как ще е nothing, бе? Аранка.
It is you, Churches.
Не съм
You are
аз.
the travel from my dream. Jalas Mangesuna. You came to me.
Чала Мангасу.
The eternal God, of friend of the Roma with clear eyes. The one who has suffered much. A stranger to take on the task that shall unite our familia once again. Or divide us forever.
What? What's a chavo? What am I
Трябва да се
supposed to do?
поизмим
Go and
малко.
see the voivod. He will tell you more.
Айде при войводата да ходим.
How are you doing?
Laches Gajo Mishtes. What can an old woman like me do for you?
I'd like to learn a greeting in your language.
There are all kinds. But if you want to say how are you, then it is Sartukejal. And if you want something a bit less ordinary, it is Kaijazmore. But that is only
Kaijazmore.
said by man to man, mind you. We women say Sotavezmrichai.
Aha. And what does that mean?
It is
Ти на
simply
какъв език е,
asking
бе?
if the other has enough to eat. This is good manners
С
among us.
някакви...
Where did you come from?
Ay, Gajo.
I mean, where were...
Ah, I see. Well, in the winter we are always...
And over again, like that.
What do you mean over and over? There is the East Road and the West Road.
Wait,
Добре.
you really don't know where you'll be?
You guessed it, Gajo. We do...
Scholarship.
Ja ves Baktalo, more.
Айде, те с бактало и на тебе. Но се... измим някъде. Horse handler.
Are you in charge of the horses around here?
Дали мога да си вземем някакъв кон тук, бе?
Me and my stallion Dan have all the horses in the region under our thumb and hoof.
All the
Ти
horses
ще е
in
много
the
добре,
region?
ако може да си
What is that?
вземем малко.
You will see for
Кончета.
yourself when you bring me one. I will take any horse, as long as it is alive. Where you get it from is none of my business. I will buy it for all the groschen I can scrounge together.
You found a nice
Opa.
source of income, I'll give you that.
And if you just happen to like the horse so much that you would like to keep it, Perhaps because you still go everywhere on foot. I would be happy to teach it
Да.
to listen to you like a proper Romani man listens to his voivod. For a bit of coin, that is.
Ей,
Of
къде е
course, you will have to
войводата?
pay me, not the horse. It will certainly be cheaper than buying one from those bastards at the stables.
All right. Where should I take the horse?
By the pennants I have here in the camp. Either I will be standing by them, or my horse Tooth will be looking at them hungrily.
I'll keep that in mind.
Я да видим
I'll have a
толкова.
look at the wares.
Какво предлага? Серо. Няма как да купим. Ние имаме 7 злато. Hunter's Belt. Не. Нищо няма да продавам, брат. Дай го войводата, бе. Леле, ти си типичен войвода, брат. Добре, мога ли някъде все пак да полегна? Мислим да приключваме с този епизод. Не, добре. О, excuse me, къде си?
Go and see the surgeon before you bleed to death.
I've survived worse.
Steel food. Нищо няма да стиламе. Мога ли да си легна тук, при мен? Айде малко да полегнем.
What are you snooping around here for? Do you want me to report you for breaking and entering?
О, извиняй.
Either you pay up, or I'm calling the guards.
Cloud committing a crime. Не, бе, човек, не съм, бе.
I'll gladly pay, but I honestly can't afford it. Sorry.
You got no coin. I might have no.
Малето и войводата нахвана без да иска.
Hang on. I'm sure we can come to some agreement, yeah? It was just a little joke. It's funny, eh?
You will laugh on the other side
Fail.
of your face when I call a catchpole.
Мале, много са... Trespassing, fine.
I want the
Еми...
bailiff to settle this.
Fine by me. The law is clearly on my side. Huh. You'll get the pillory for this.
Много се изложихме, хора. Аз мислех да приключвам епизода. Къде отиваме? Ай, пак тук. Пълни. До тук беше. Ние бяхме на едно кръв. Сега сме на още по-малко. Тема никъде не пишеше, че никой не ме направи забележка. Това е много тъпо. Тоест пак без дрехи, пак гол и бос.
Damn it. My whole body's numb.
Не е окей работата. Моля да се изкъпя тук при женичката. Добре, върнахме се обратно в града.
No thanks. It looks worse than it is.
По принцип е хубаво да си легнем някъде, ама няма къде. Тая казали, че мога да спа някъде. Не е вярно, изкъпах се.
A large beer for me.
Добре. Мисля, че тук приключваме и втория епизод. Благодаря ви, че останахте. Надявам се да ви е харесало. Със сигурност ще продължим. Игричката е много интересна, много забъркана. Има много работи, които да научим, с които да се справим. И пожелавам ви лека и спокойна вечер. Чао, чао от мен.